Hello, good afternoon. This is Brett from MCAD Mama. I know it's been a while since I've had a video up. Addison has had another episode. I was in the hospital for 3 days with her with the fever. My mother-in-law came to town for a week, almost 2 weeks, so she stayed. So my daughter was in the hospital. And then we went out of town, and it's just, between that and homeschooling, I let this slip. I'm not even gonna lie. It just, I let a lot of things slip because we were just so busy. It just seemed like every day, the day just went by and it was gone. Like I didn't do anything today, it's gone. So, but this is actually more homeschool related. I wanted to show you what we're starting to use for phonics to teach my 4-year-old nephew to read. And he's actually, I wouldn't say he's like reading them without sounding them out, but he's able to sound out the words and figure out what it's saying. And he's starting to recognize words, a few of the sight words, just the small ones, I, a, the. So that's helping him go through it. This is believe it or not, this is Barbie, and it came in a box like this. I know he's a boy. I wouldn't really recommend this for a boy, but he actually seems to enjoy the book that we've already done step 1. We're now on step 2, and this is Phonics with Barbie, and there are 12 books in here. And the one he is working on, we did short A sounds, and this is the short ebook. Every book starts out with, the first book in the series, anyway. The second one did kind of jumped ahead. They do like one word on a page, and then they build up to like 4 words on a page, and then they work up to 2 sentences. Now, because of the second book, they give you the first page just some of the main big words, the new words that you're going to see. Because most kids are not going to pronounce Barbie and Kelly. And then this one actually jumps straight, this is the second one in the series, jumps straight into short sentences. But there's a lot of short E words in here. How we use these is I actually write on our erase board, dry erase board, the words in here that I think he can pronounce. The words like maybe like Kelly that are kind of beyond where we're at right now, just so that he won't get frustrated because he's not gonna know how to sound that word out. And then what words are considered sight words that I would have a hard time trying to show him how to say them. Like I said, like the word I, a, the, and there's a two, we did the word two, and so on. And where we write those out, we actually sound them out together, or I just show him what sounds it makes. So, I'm sorry, my window is glaring off these books, I'm sorry. So we've got these, and there are 12 of them, and it goes through the longs and the short. So it's short first, and then it does long, and then they do a couple, like book 7 does long A and long E, and then it goes into long I. Let's see, does this series do what I think it does? And then it goes, and like step 12, it just says consonant blends. So, and it does a lot of fluff stuff. And then I got this at, by the way, I forgot to say, I got this at a peddler mall in a book section. It wasn't like a school kind of thing. I found it, the Barbie one anyway, for $2 just on a bookshelf. Now, there was one stall, I guess they should call it, Peddler Mall, that had like homeschool stuff, had school materials, and a lot of it was above where we're at, but I went ahead and bought this anyway, and it is Scoby Doo Socks. And there's also 12 books in here. But unlike the Barbie books, they start at, like, book 1 starts on long A sounds. And we're not there yet. And, like, yeah, the Barbie books have, like, 3 or 4 short sentences. The books, this is book 1, by the way. It's too much for him to read on 1 page right now. So, but the stories are good. I've read these to him just to read them because my kids like Scoby Doo. But it also moves on to, like, plurals, which he's actually got confused on in a book we're reading right now. Silent letters, the words, the R words, stuff that's just kind of possesses kind of down the road. So we'll probably end up using these maybe next year. But what told me the age of these, because I actually bought the Scoby Doo set for like $6. It came with a cassette. I'm assuming the cassette is used to read along with the story. I don't actually know. I don't own a cassette player. So I don't know if it's just instructions or if it's the stories. I'm assuming it's the stories. Can you even buy a cassette player anymore? Like at the store, like if you were like to go to a Walmart, can you buy a cassette player anymore? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look, but that tells you how old these are. Cassettes. There was a cassette with it. But he does like the Barbie books, even though I didn't know if he would or not. Because if he didn't, I was going to save it for my girls. But they are working. He sat down, he still has to sound out the words. But he's more confident in sounding them out. Like when he sounds out the word cat or pat or sat, he's confident when he sounds it out what that word is. And that's being able to sound it out is better than just memorizing what it is, because but this is what we're using, and we're using Ebeka. They do not work together. I think Ebeka did the vowels and now is trying to get them to do the first 2 letters, like the initial sound and like the next vowel is where he's at. So he's more at the sounding it out. We're still with Ebeka and not actually trying to put words together. So, but that is what I found. I thought this was great. I don't know if anybody else knows of any other kits that is like this, where you can buy a Phonics set that is like theme based, because I would love to get one that was like Disney for them, because my kids love Disney. It's like Disney. We had a Minnie Mouse party, I think, for Christmas a couple of years ago. So if y'all know of any other sets like this, or if anybody knows one that's like different theme that I can get, like Disney characters and stuff. This is not just a book set. This is like I mentioned before, this is a Phonics kit. Step into reading, and there's 12 books in each of these sets. And then this is the reason this one doesn't do short vowels. This is box 2. They did not have the first box, or I had already sold. So I'm also going to be looking for the first box, so that maybe it's more his level, more his speed. But Minnie Mouse, my daughter finally did. She now sits down for circle time and is learning her colors. Yay! And starting to learn letter sounds. Like when we talk about it, she'll go A is ah, but so we're getting there with her, with maybe what her desire to learn. Yay! So, because it's hard to teach lessons to one while you don't teach to the other. Has anyone else had that problem? Like, I got a 4-year-old who will sit and read and do activities, but my 3-year-old is just not ready. She has like no interest in it. She'd rather be goofy and play. I know a lot of people believe you should just wait till they're older. So that may be what I do with her. But the 4-year-old definitely has a desire to learn to read right now, so I'm going to run with it as far as he will let me. So, see y'all. Bye.